Welcome back to the Fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly D&D 5th edition actual play campaign. My name is Monty Martin, running our game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Wilhelm von Kessel, the human swashbuckler, rogue, fighter. And we're joined today by our good friends.
Jill Thonitis playing Rudy Whitaker, the Shifter Eldritch Knight.
And Joe Gorman playing Wrath, the Azamar Warlock.
Thank you for joining us once again. We are the Dungeon Dudes. Kelly and I post new videos on our YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursday where we cover everything D&D, including advice for players and guides for Dungeon Masters. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode.
You can also check us out on Tuesday evenings when we broadcast this campaign right here on YouTube. You can check us out at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can also follow along with us as an audio-only podcast as well.
And if you love the world of Drakkenheim and want to bring it to your very own game table, be sure to check out Drakkenheim.com, where you can get your copy of our adventure Dungeons of Drakkenheim, our guide to the world of Drakkenheim, Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim, and pre-order copies of Monsters of Drakkenheim. You can also get the adventure on Roll20, D&D Beyond, Drive-Thru RPG, Foundry, and so whichever way you want to play, bring Drakkenheim to your game table. With that, let us return.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide, once and for all, the fate of Drakkenheim.
When last we left our heroes, Wilhelm, Rudy, and Wrath were in Benen Castle overlooking the city of Dransmund. There, attending a banquet with Valentin von Beden, the Duke of Dransmund, our heroes began to discover, well, particularly Rudy and Wrath, noticed traces of contaminated individuals amongst the castle staff. Following the trail of one of the castle sanitation workers, they discovered that indeed this man had been transformed into a deep dreg and threatened grim portents to come. Nevertheless, Wilhelm was occupied with the meeting with the other nobles as part of the Duke's entourage and entertained conversations of going out to survey the fleet. When they confronted the Duke on the possibility that the castle had been infiltrated, the Duke was very honest in being aware that the problem of contamination in Ash Bay has not gone away and has only worsened in the time since our heroes were here. That storms constantly rage over the bay, and the evidence of contamination in the waters is very, very clear as more sightings and strange happenings begin to occur. And so, meeting to end off the evening, the Duke determined to take our heroes to the fleet in the morning to show what resources he could offer to help solve the problem, because what's going on in Dransmund seems far beyond even the Duke's ability to contain now. So with that, I believe we left off with our heroes having a conference amongst themselves. Right now, you are in Beden Castle. Again, this is a sort of a naval fortress and palace that overlooks the harbor of Dransmund, and with the majority of the city on the other side of the bay. And so it is getting deep into the night, and a raging thunderstorm is outside. You can hear the waves crashing against the rocky crag that Beden Castle is built atop, and see in the distance the lighthouse of the bay, which is the Tower of Storms. It is sending out its beam to signal any ships that still might be out there in this weather. Hopefully they're not. And you can see the pounding rain and hearing it on the rooftops of the castle as it just slams down. Almost like if you go outside, it's that rain that is so loud it's almost deafening. How thick it is pouring down, and when the thunder crashes, it almost sometimes feels like the castle itself shakes.
You mentioned like the castle is kind of separate from the town. Is the bridge to the castle a drawbridge, or is it a standard bridge?
So Beden Castle, the majority of the castle is on this cliff that overlooks the water itself, right? But then on the land side of it, there is a winding ramp that goes up and then double back, and then it's like a switchback ramp that has a gatehouse at the top. So there isn't a moat that separates the fortress from the landmass. And then the bridge that actually connects between Dransmond, the city proper, and Castle Beden is actually located outside the city walls, because the sort of the way that Dransmond is set up, there's the main part of the city that has its wall enclosing it, and then the Dran River sort of drains into the bay where the harbor is. And the area at the base of the castle is like a small fortified area, but it isn't fully enclosed and defended on that side. But Castle Beden is fully enclosed and perched up top. As I said, most of the time, if you're going directly between the castle and the city, people will use boats or barges, because the castle itself has its own set of docks down by the shore, which you've seen before. Like they don't, those docks are not capable of docking like a sailing ship, but they're capable of docking like rowboats and smaller boats that are bringing supplies to the castle. Because the big ships that are part of like the fleet proper, generally they'll anchor out in the bay, and you'll take a smaller boat out to them rather than having little ships directly dock, because they're not cargo vessels, they're military vessels. They are capable of docking at the bay proper for big things, but typically they just weigh anchor out in the harbor. Which itself, the harbor is protected by several seawalls, so the boats that are in the harbor, they're not getting like destroyed or anything. It's built to protect this, but it is still a gnarly storm.
Well, it's getting late, so I think it's time for us to go to bed.
After everything we told you, we're just going to bed?
So
What you told me-
choose to retire for the evening.
What you told me is that there was a man who was a fish person, and you killed him.
A maniacal fish person bringing doom of the Duchess and all that going on.
A prophesizer.
And they've been taken care of.
Yes.
Great.
This is what's left of him
We
in this jar. Thanks to Rudy.
We're not going out in the storm, that's for sure.
Oh, no,
and
no.
this castle is very well defended.
By fish people.
By potentially fish people. We don't know. Can we see everyone's faces?
I really like glare at like a nearby guard as he like walks by, and like I just pause everything I'm saying.
How many hooded lanterns do we have with us?
You always have a contingent of your royal guard.
Yeah.
And it's standard practice for them to be posted on either side. Like there's always 24/7 guards posted from the royal guard around your chambers.
If you want, I can tell Elias to be on extra guard, but we're in the most defendable place in the city. It's the middle of the night. There's something else. You said that they've been here. This storm has been happening every night for the past few weeks, and I understand that the difference being that I'm here now,
Yes.
and we're here now.
Yes.
So if they attack tonight, I'll sleep with my sword next to me. If we hear a horn blow or something happens, they're not they're not going to get us. I think you're blowing this out of proportion. The Duke is going to take us tomorrow to look at the fleet. We're going to plan an attack, and we're going to take care of this. But we need to be careful and precise in how we strike at this problem.
Careful and precise, but vigilant. Just don't forget to be vigilant, all right? You've got a big crown on your head
Don't
now.
forget your vigilance.
I never forget my vigilance.
This is great then. We're on the same page.
Yes.
All of us. All three of our vigilance. If that is your order, I will.
I'm not ordering you to do anything. I'm just saying I'm going to bed. You can stay awake all night if you want, Raph. I mean, as a matter of fact, since you're so adamant about this, you let me know if anything happens. Would you like to stay up all night to make sure?
I will retire to my chambers.
I mean, I'm not staying up. I just need the guards who are on guard duty to be extra vigilant.
I stop one of the Hooded Lantern's guard and I'm like, Sir,
Yes, Your Majesty.
be extra vigilant this evening.
Always, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Is he gonna pass on the message to everyone?
Pass on the message.
Absolutely, Your Majesty.
Are you a fish person?
No, sir.
I will let you know, Wrath and Rudy are in the middle of an investigation, and they have reason to believe that the castle could be infiltrated tonight, so just be on high alert.
Have you talked to the Lieutenant Commander, Your Majesty?
Not yet. Literally, you were the person walking by since this information has been given to me.
If you'd like, I can fetch him, and we can make sure that all of us are aware of that they're to be on high alert.
That would be excellent, thank you.
Kill on sight.
No, Wrath. No.
You'll take orders from me, not Wrath.
I thought the vigilance.
Kill who on sight?
Vigilance with our eyes, not with our hands.
He steps away, and a short while later, Elias Drexel returns, and he says, I heard from some of the men that you think that there's reason for extra caution while we're here.
Rudy and Raph have discovered
Stop dismissing my fears.
I'm literally addressing your fears. Rudy and Raph have discovered a fish person amongst the staff.
Contaminated.
So patronizing.
How am I being paid? I'm telling him the information.
It's your tone. It's all about your tone.
Okay, what tone would you like me to take, Raph?
Want super serious.
That was
King
super
of
serious. I was
Westamar.
being serious. Sorry, Elias. Rudy and Raph were doing an investigation this evening. They discovered a fish person. Is that better? Was that better?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
contaminated by the delirium near Dransmond, here in the castle.
And he ominously threatened that the fish people were on their way and coming.
And that they were everywhere.
I thought
and
he said that they were already here.
They're here and they're
They are both.
aggression is
They are both
coming.
already here, and they are coming.
Elias Drexel sighs and he says, it is clear that in a city of Dransman's size, and given the contamination, this is to be expected. And I want you to understand that on my part, I assume basically every night that someone is going to try to kill Wilhelm.
all right.
That is my default assumption, and I never have any of our guard act otherwise. We are in too much of a delicate situation, and there are too many enemies for me or any of the Royal Guard to relax and expect an uneventful night. That is never the way that we operate. I understand that because the situation is, and we knew this, even for the amount of time that we were in Drakkenheim at the Shepherd's Gate garrison, there were contaminated people amongst the Hooded Lanterns. There were infiltrators from the Queen of Thieves. That is just a basic fact that we have to accept. And that our ability to catch every single one of them, we can work as best as we can and be as vigilant as possible. But the foes that we face are also aware that we're looking for them. And they could choose to strike at any time from any means. It doesn't make it easy to sleep, which is why I've always slept with my blades under my pillow. But
You too.
Yes, always. I usually sleep in my armor.
but Your Majesty, and Rudy and Wrath, my question would be, what would you have me do? Do we leave Dransmond? Do we leave Castle Beden? Because we have found, obviously, in my estimation, it is better that we're aware of the threat and know that there is an actual reported case, and I will make sure that everyone amongst the Royal Guard knows to be to expect, because something has been cited. But also, I have to manage my resources carefully. Like, do you want me to have the entire Royal Guard deployed tonight? Because I could have all of them on duty tonight if you wanted me to. But if I do that,
Oh no.
no. I can't.
We'll have none tomorrow when they go to sleep. Yeah.
Regular rotations, I think, are fine. I just think what we found is that there were 2 instances of those fish, what we assume was the first time, fish folk, who had completely covered themselves up and were working in the castle. So know that potentially our enemies are here, and that they come in the form of wanting to cover up their skin because it's very obvious that they have contamination and that they are fish folk.
If you are more concerned about the situation than that, there is one other option, but it's not pretty.
Which is?
We kill everyone.
No rap.
Well, it just makes sense, and it's not pretty, but
Yes, if you wish, we can invoke a more serious lockdown situation, call the entire castle staff to the Great Hall, examine absolutely everybody, and execute anyone that we find that is contaminated.
I mean, yeah, it's not my call,
I
but
don't,
it is the most logical.
I don't think that's going to be necessary. I have confidence in the diligence of the hooded lanterns.
Look, maybe I have spent too much time with intrusive thoughts, and I will humbly return to my chambers this evening, and I trust you, Elias.
It is wholly understandable. Years ago, when we had some of the first foothold in Drakkenheim, before I moved my command into the city proper, one of my lieutenants, a man named Weiss, he believed that option was necessary, and it turned into a complete bloodbath. It was a disaster. We had Weiss and his soldiers had successfully taken the barracks for the first time. It was an incredible accomplishment. And we started to get the reports back, and Weiss was concerned about the contamination amongst the ranks of the soldiers because it hadn't yet been determined yet if we could still stay in the barracks. And so Weiss ordered all of his soldiers that I had given him command over, out into the courtyard and proceeded to kill off anyone that had any contamination that he could tell. And of course, the moment he got it wrong once, and that's the problem with this kind of thinking, is that we're good at we know a lot about contamination, but as soon as you start doing things like this, everyone gets paranoid. They start looking at their companions and their allies, and fear sets in, and a suspicion sets in. And what happened amongst Weiss's soldiers is that they didn't trust each other anymore. They started getting afraid of each other. And what turned out to be people who were completely fine and uncontaminated, they turned against each other and murdered each other out of the fear and paranoia that set in that someone that one or two people were. And that's the issue with this, is that if we ask everyone in our forces to stop trusting each other, it turns into mutiny.
We do not want another situation like at the dwarven site that we were at months ago.
Yeah, we don't want this to happen, Weiss.
Now's no time for puns.
Oh,
This is a serious matter.
I misspoke.
I mean, rule number 98, Wrath. No matter the situation, never lose your cool. I think I'm not dismissing both of your fears. I'm just saying that we are very well protected. We have guards everywhere.
Yes.
We need our rest.
I understand, and we will continue on with the sleeping portion.
And if anything
the
happens, we'll be ready.
We'll be ready.
We will be ready.
Are you guys satisfied?
Yeah, I've never felt this paranoid before. It's like I got something in my head that
You're fine.
just, I don't
There's
know.
nothing there,
It
Rudy.
feels,
Are you contaminated?
no, I'm not contaminated.
What you should reach for, Rudy, in these moments, in these desperate times, is the loving embrace of Bruce.
Okay, that's
mean-
enough.
Yeah, if I could cuddle with him a little bit, I might feel a little bit better.
Yes.
I don't think that will help.
Really? But he's just, I just know that Bruce is gonna,
He's not much of a
Protect
cuddler. I've tried. I've tried cuddling him.
and
It doesn't.
I go and pet him. Does he let me pet him?
Oh, he loves it.
But you just can't allow that fear and
Love it.
paranoia to set in. Because as soon as you take up arms against your comrades, that's when it all goes to hell.
I won't kill you even if you're a fish person.
Thank you. We literally have numerous ways of getting rid of contamination.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's a last resort. I hope that if I get bitten by a fish person, you're not like, oh,
I don't think that's how it transmits either. It's not even like
not like
it's not even like how it
werewolves.
works. Like if you get bit by a werewolf, you get bit by a fish person. It's like, no, I'm transforming. It's no, it's just a pretty gnarly bite. You probably just want to get it checked out.
I'm still a little foggy on the whole magic elements of this.
And I don't have a great track record of this, considering how we started,
Yeah.
everything. But I will do my best to
I've seen
make
you
sure
chop off a
I'm-
lot of contaminated heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allies or
Before
not.
questions.
So I will. I'll reel it in.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I will. Your Majesty, I'll retire for the evening. I'm sure this will just all be a funny misunderstanding tomorrow morning.
Oh, it is really late, and I also have a duel at sunrise.
You got it. You gotta get
I
that.
forgot about that. I'm supposed to duel Verona. That I think it's a date. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Yeah, let's go to bed.
I should go to bed.
Bedtime.
Okay. You may take up your positions accordingly. There's the royal guest chamber has been prepared with chambers
think
right around for
You're in the
There.
nice chamber, and Wrath gets put in one of these little rooms.
Off to the
Houdini
side.
can come in with me. Is there no? Oh, I guess I don't have a window.
But you're the closest to me.
Oh, here's Bruce.
Actually, maybe we can swap, so I can have a window. Unless you want a window.
Bruce gets the bed.
No, it's fine.
With me, my royal apartment. Are you trying to get or with Wrath?
Well,
You can.
I'm
That
fine.
room does have a window.
this room?
It's just
as long as there's one way to send Houdini out if I need it.
okay.
Yeah.
Nobody wants the nice apartment.
Okay. With that, and the banquet clears out as people retire for the night as well.
I met these two weird wizards. You guys are in your own rooms. I'm talking to the mirror.
I mean, we can hang out for a bit in your room.
No, it's bedtime. I'll tell you about my night later.
Don't worry. Well, yeah.
There were other more
There's
pressing
plenty of
matters.
time to talk when we're dying.
We'll talk during battle like we usually do.
Yeah. Let's not discuss anything further until we're in the midst of combat. I want to cast Alter Self to look like Wilhelm, and I'm going to start wandering the halls.
Oh wow.
Huh. So you're not sleeping tonight.
No, paranoia.
I am, but you know how you guys sleep with daggers under your pillow. I sleep with my actual axe under my pillow, just ready to at any.
Both hands on it.
The pillow is just tiny on top of the axe.
I imagine, yeah, you're cuddling it a little bit.
Wait, and so you are Wilhelm wandering the halls?
I don't know, man.
Do it.
Are you? Are you yes or no?
I'll start as Wilhelm in my bedroom, and I'm debating it, and I'm practicing my lines.
This is gonna be
Rule number 48: kill fish people. Rule number 73: don't forget your hat.
So
Rule number 69:
Those are
never
both-
get stabbed in the eye.
it is worth
twice.
noting, and this is one of those like definite gray area things. Technically, so under the Edicts of Lumen, impersonating a noble or influencing them with magic is an act of malfeasance punishable by death.
Now, under the guise of Bruce, it's actually, which is like higher than the Edicts of Lumen, and is a set of laws that are more divine, in essence. He says it's a-okay as long as he eats well. So,
You'd
noted.
have to prove it first.
Noted.
Noted.
I would defend you in court.
I wouldn't have to defend anything. It is my right to become whoever I wish. You were all beneath me, and then I start to levitate again.
Because I'm your thrall, technically.
And
I'm
you're
a noble.
you're a
Didn't
noble.
you try to make someone else a thrall? You can only have one at a time.
No, only one thrall.
I'm the last one.
Everyone else I just tried to murder.
Rudy was the last thrall.
last
Rudy
one.
still
Okay.
is a
And,
thrall.
still
and,
is.
and for it's mostly for mechanical purposes. Like the fact that I can now free telepathy with Rudy
Yeah.
Okay.
on any plane of like on our same plane of existence is like
Okay.
so good.
And I can telepathy back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also mildly influenced by Bruce now.
You're just charmed. It's like it's
But
fine.
Wilhelm doesn't know that.
No.
No. All right.
All right.
Like if Bruce tells you to eat that, you're like
So Wrath, are you gonna?
I'm gonna become Wilhelm, but I'm still in my room.
I'm honk shoeing.
And I'm just being ready for like if something goes down, because I
Okay.
know something's going down. I've already figured it out.
All right.
I'm the only one to figure it out. Just waiting for that ball to drop.
You settle into your bed chambers shortly before midnight as the storm continues to rage forth. You can all roll me a d6.
4.
6.
3.
Okay. The first hour of the night passes uneventfully.
When is sunrise? When do I have to be up?
I've never wanted to roll a 1 so much.
Wait, why do you want to roll a 1?
Because then we feel justified with our insane prophecies.
If anything were to happen, we don't know.
Yeah.
These dice rolls are going to determine which one of us looks a fool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this is of course the only time we never roll a 1.
I hope so.
The
Come on.
with that, Wilhelm takes to bed. Wrath, what are you doing?
I'm pacing in my room, sort of, communing with Bruce in a way. Just like,
I would say that you've gained the benefits of a short rest, at least at this stage.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Like the first hour of a long rest turns into a short rest.
I'm sort of like I'm torn because I'm trying to be respectful of the king, but I also don't respect other people. And so everybody's an idiot except me. So I'm just trying to figure out what the play is by the Duchess. And
Okay.
so I'm trying to like figure out my master plan. So I've definitely scribbled a bunch of notes and pasted them to the wall, and I've drawn circles and I've drawn maps.
Red string.
Yeah, a lot of red string.
Roll me a d6.
To figure out what's happening. I get a 3.
Ready? Roll a d6.
Okay, then. 2.
Wilhelm, roll a d6.
1.
Okay. Another hour passes.
Just
through the night.
indigestion.
Yeah, he was a fish person.
Storm shaking and shuddering. Wrath, Rudy, are either of you doing anything else?
I imagine Rudy has somehow gained the skill to sleep with her eyes open. So she's
That's not called sleeping. That's just called laying in bed.
like against the wall, like Gandalf style, like sleeping, but technically her eyes look open, so she looks scary.
Okay.
Okay, I want to do something. I want to cast Dream.
On.
The Duke.
Okay, what are you going to do?
So, I'm going to shape his dreams.
Paint me a word picture.
You or a willing creature you touch enters a trance state, so I begin my trance. I will be the messenger.
Okay.
Is he asleep?
He is asleep.
Then I can appear monstrous or terrifying to the target. But I wanna trick him. So the idea is I want to trick him. So I want to go to the Duke, and I want to masquerade as like an appendage of the Duchess, like almost like the voice of the Duchess.
Okay, so you appear monstrous and terrifying. Okay, so if you do,
If I do this, it's monstrous. I can't come
yes,
as
yeah. If you wish to appear monstrous and terrify him, and force him to make a wisdom saving throw, and then you can send a message of no more than 10 words, right? If you want to appear, if you want to converse with the Duke, you need to basically appear as yourself.
boring. Okay.
Keep going. You can do it in 10 words.
Wait. I want to dream the Duchess. Is the Duchess asleep? Does the Duchess sleep? Is it asleep?
Roll a d6.
3.
How are you going to appear?
As myself.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on anymore. This is wild.
I wish to reach out to the Duchess.
Okay. You enter your trance-like state. And quite suddenly, as you finish casting the spell,
That's perfect. That's exactly what I
and
want.
reach out to the alien consciousness that is the Duchess,
Yeah.
trying to find the creature in its state. First, give me an Arcana check.
Totally fine. I get a 28.
Okay. As you
And I'm holding Bruce in my lap.
Yeah. As you reach out to contact the Duchess, you feel the energy of the immense psychic presence of this creature, such that although it is ever wakeful, it is also eternally, it is not. The multi-layered consciousness of the Duchess is such that notions of dreams and wakefulness are meaningless to it. Thus, it is possible to contact it with the dream spell at all times. And so it is conscious, and you feel the weight of its presence as you enter into its mind. And immediately, you feel this powerful sensation that the spell is being wrestled out of your control.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. And so, what I need you to do is give me a...
Does that 28 have any weight to it?
You know, the good thing is, you know what's happening,
Uh-oh. Okay.
but Are you strong-willed enough to prevent this from happening to you? Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Whoop! Kablamo! I get a 24.
Okay. Let me actually see if that is successful against the Duchess's saving throw DC.
Duchess.
Okay.
Please.
Because we cranked her up.
She's powerful.
Oh no!
Yeah, we cranked her up. So
She's a psychic powerhouse.
Well, so am I.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is your rival, I feel like.
Okay.
I didn't do any sound effects. That's what I should have done.
That's
Okay.
actually what was
Okay.
wrong.
Yep. You're good enough to succeed. Yeah, that's good enough. Yep, that does it. Okay.
I feel the tension.
You feel immediately like the merest attempt to have done this without the power of Bruce behind you could have driven you simply insane. But you're already kind of insane already.
So your powers are meaningless on me.
Right?
My insanity runs so deep.
Yeah. You feel the presence of the Duchess as it calls to mind.
This is a really good idea to do alone. This is like perfect.
Who's the thrall now?
Oh no!
Wait, does that have a ripple effect? If he gets enthralled to you, you're attached to him. If he becomes... Anyway.
I mean, technically...
Now I'm conspiracy theorizing.
I think it's technically...
It's Bruce.
Charmed?
You're just charmed. You're not... It's very simply
Can't
like...
control me.
Yeah.
And the Duchess,
So we know.
as you enter into it, you feel its presence and it cries, "Mind your own business, little one. If everybody minded their own business, the world would go round a great deal faster than it does."
I know. I know what you are. And I know what you're doing.
You don't know much, and that's a fact.
And I bet you remember me. I am the one that killed you. I've killed you before. And I will kill you again. And my cat will devour your remains. And nothing will be left but slime and bone.
And the creature replies to you and says, "That which is not dead can eternal lie. And in these strange times, death will die. Threaten me not with things that are beyond me, mortal."
Okay, we both said something cool. And then, just know that I know. I know about you. And I do this with my hand to their eyes.
The presence of the creature as it appears before you in this dream is almost monstrous and brooding before you. Like the dream around you is almost your imagining. You see the eel, like the massive, like serpentine eel-like body of the Duchess, and it is almost like it is swimming at a breakneck speed, and its face, its massive maw, and huge eyes before you. And it is almost like you are being pushed forward by the current, trying not to be swept away as you hold on to your own psychic presence before it. And it says, replies, "You do not bother me, mortal. Don't bother me, mortal. You are but a speck.
You have wrapped your fingers around the Duke and his men, have you not? This is what bothers me.
The Duchess replies, the crashing wave has no need to manipulate the grains of sand on the beach. It simply crushes them. There is no more need for the deep waters to hide what lurks beneath. There is no need to pull the sailors on unknown currents. Now is merely the time to devour.
We are waiting.
Only to die.
Can I leave?
You can try.
Can I try to sever the connection?
Yeah, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. That's not a good one for me. Just curious.
Now you get a slumber party with the Duchess all night.
Curious about what I got a 15.
So, you
Don't.
now you have your thought shield feature,
Yeah.
right, which gives you resistance to psychic damage.
And it takes the psychic damage that I take.
Right.
I'm like a thought. It's more of like a rubber glue situation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What
So
say
you
that's on
try to escape its presence,
This is really
and you
bad.
feel like now you are locked within this psychic crap of your own doing.
Now I feel real stupid.
And so you're going to take 16 points of psychic damage, which is halved by your thought shield. And
Ugh.
yeah, the crash rings out in your mind.
And the Duchess takes that as well?
If it can. I don't know if it's immune. to
You're in a state where what could be happening here, maybe it did, maybe it
like,
didn't.
yeah, mechanically I don't know.
Yeah.
But okay, well, that's new for me.
How embarrassing that you tried to be really cool and then you're like, time to back out, and then you just can't.
Yeah, because I'm just feeling like she's coming. So
I think you're trying to
And the
become a
Duchess
self-fulfilling
responds.
prophecy here. You're prodding her so that she shows up
You
tonight.
oh yeah, maybe.
you little troublemaker, you stay here with me. Don't get in the way. And meanwhile,
Uh-oh.
as this is happening to Wrath.
Here, I guess I'm Wrath again, because I don't think I
Yeah.
can be Wilhelm.
Yeah. As this is happening to Wrath. Okay, Wilhelm, you rolled the 6 and the 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do.
He remembered.
Okay. Wilhelm, there is a crash of thunder that rouses you suddenly from your sleep.
It's like, epic.
Yeah.
Epic lighting.
Yeah.
Jump up in bed.
You
Hand on my
jump
sword.
up in bed, and you hear another crash.
Did it sound like thunder?
No. As you wake up, there's another. It sounds like the clash of blade upon blade, and then a scream and a cry, and it's coming from outside your chamber door.
I change out of my nighttime armor into my daytime armor as quickly as I can.
Okay. As you do, you hear this other cry of "Die, traitor, for the king!" And there's another crash of thunder, and the sound of a slurching noise of a blade going into another body.
I'm gonna run to my chamber door. and-
That's there's 2 doors into your chamber.
which side was the
That side.
this side?
Yeah.
Okay, I run over here and I'm going to kick open the door. They open the wrong way. I kick open the door, Varenthorn in hand, and I'm going to yell as loud as I can for Rudy.
Okay.
Rudy!
All right, Rudy, are you asleep?
With my eyes open, yes.
Okay. First, roll me a d6.
2.
Okay. You were not woken up by the thunder, but give me a perception check with disadvantage.
16.
Okay. Rudy, you are roused by the sounds of not someone calling for Rudy, but the echoing sound of someone else in the hallway saying, "For the Duke! For the Duke! Kill the traitor!"
What are these youngins up to waking
can
me
all
up
roll
from
for
my
initiative.
sleep?
Uh-oh. Well, I appropriately got a 1.
Oh, no.
So my initiative is a 3.
Wilhelm?
26.
Wow.
Rudy?
17.
3. Big old 3. I'm having a nightmare.
Are you screaming? Is
In my head,
screaming
there's
out?
no mouth screaming. It's all up in here. Like if you pan up to my head, it's
Do
like.
I hear your brain screaming?
Let me go! But outside, I'm just like stroking my cat.
Well, yeah. I guess you're not communicating that scream to me.
No, it's very internalized. It's yeah. I keep those screams to myself.
Okay.
Okay.
They're self screams.
All right. Wilhelm,
Yeah.
as you crash open your door, you see a scene of blood and gore before you. As there are several of your royal guard and several of the Duke's soldiers at each other's throats in battle. But it isn't the Hooded Lanterns battling the Duke's soldiers. They're fighting against each other. So the two guards posted outside your door are attacking each other, and the Duke's guards are also attacking each other and fighting within it and calling out to arms. And as the group of them, but what's most odd about all this, it's the dead of night, and you see, as you open the doors, you can't see it from your position, but there is some strange ethereal light that is bouncing down the halls. And as you look in the eyes of some of the men, give me a perception check.
That's going to be a 22.
One of the men outside your doors, it's almost like his eyes have gone milk white, and you can see that it's like something is possessing him, and he's attacking his comrade, and the other is fighting back, and there's just simply chaos occurring.
Is the other one's eyes normal?
They appear to be. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to... Can I non-lethally attack?
You can, when you reduce someone to 0 hit points, you
Yeah.
can decide to knock them unconscious when you reduce them to 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to come with Varenthorn, but I'm actually going to leave the sheath on and smack him as hard as I can, like across the head, to try to knock him out.
Okay, certainly.
The one with the white eyes.
Okay.
That'll be 30.
Well and above what you need to hit.
Cool. Can I position myself so that I get sneak attack?
Whatever is afflicting this person, he regards everyone as an enemy. And so, because he's fighting the other Hooded Lantern, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So let me just... Varenthorn, that's going to be 4d8. So he doesn't. So like I yell Rudy, but he's so into his battle that he's having with this other guard that he doesn't notice me come up behind him and smack him on the head. Just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's a lot of dice.
What if you do twice their health and damage? Can you still make it unconscious, or is that just like an instant kill?
These are Wilhelm's Royal Guards, though. They're actually pretty tough.
Okay.
It'd be like exactly knowing what the nerve to pinch in his neck.
Yeah.
Just instant.
Yeah. The whack 'em.
Down. Like all hooded lanterns just have a button that you can press.
Yeah, they have a fail safe in a time of mind control, which seems to happen a lot.
51.
Okay.
Damage. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to. 61.
Okay. So, again, I want to impress upon the fact these two guards, Rolf and Ike, you know them.
Yeah.
They're tough guys. That bloodies Rolf, but doesn't take him down.
I get a second attack.
Yeah.
So I smack him in the back of the head, and I imagine with his milky white eyes, he just slowly turns and looks at me. And then I'm like, oh, and so I smack him again, getting 22 to hit.
Also a hit.
I've already done my sneak attack, so I cannot do it again. 33 more.
Okay, so you did 60 with the first hit?
61,
61 and then
33.
33.
Okay. That doesn't take Rolf down.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, your guards are... You want
He's
competent
tough.
guards.
He's tough.
True.
I turn to Ike and I go, don't kill him. We need to tie him up.
Your Majesty, he came at me.
He's not himself.
Okay.
Remember when you guys used to play cards and stuff together? Think of the
Think of the good times.
It's all that conditioning. We should kill the conditioning program. These guys are too beefy.
Okay.
To order some like non-psychic helmets for these guys.
Yeah, and he
Saying
says...
What?
I turns to you and says, Your Majesty, there's something in the halls.
I know.
It's coming back! And that's when you see it.
Oh no.
Bobbing down the hall is a translucent, bulbous mass floating through the air, throbbing in neon colors, radiating across its skin like a cosmic nebula or an eldritch aurora borealis. A mass of thin strands dangle down from it in waves of bioluminescent lights. The strands move and glide about, gently groping and grabbing at objects as it passes by. The whole thing glows, illuminating the darkened, the kind of the shadowed halls around it, and you can hear this distant chorus of ethereal hums as it drifts through the air.
And as I've just read my own description to me.
And as it does, you see the shimmering light
Oh no.
moving out from it, and something about it thrumming out with hallucinogenic bioluminescence.
Yep.
And so,
What is it, Wilhelm?
Wilhelm doesn't know.
yeah, and so as it appears, you just see one of the Duke's Duke's soldiers. You see the two of them, the three soldiers up here. They all have their eyes like milk white, and they're all fighting at each other. And it's just its tendrils just sort of lace into them, almost starting to pry them apart bit by bit, as it just gently hums with it in the air. With that, we go to Rudy.
Okay. I'm just kind of waking up. I'm hearing the ruckus, and I'm coming to the door and be like, "See, I told you someone was gonna. The fish folk are here!" And I open the door and I look out.
Okay, you open the door and you look out, and the first thing that you see is another one of these creatures. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh No.
Okay, here we go. 19.
Okay. You succeed on your save as you feel just the edges of reality sort of distort around you in the luminescent light of this creature. And you see the other soldiers of the Duke's men and the Hooded Lanterns fighting each other in the halls. They seem to be completely ignoring this creature and attacking each other.
Oh, so no fish folk. No fish folk. All right, just some glowy thing. All right, let's go. And I walk towards it with my axe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Are you gonna go right up to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take some swings at it because, like, I've been
could
through
easily
some
get up
stuff.
to it,
I see that it's something going on in the hallway. Okay, so let's do it. 30 to hit.
That is a hit.
19 plus 11. Yeah. Should I roll all 3?
No.
Okay.
After the first attack goes off, your axe clashes into it and its body brightly glows with reflexive light, and I need you to make me a con save.
31.
Okay, you still take 10 radiant damage, but you are not blinded by the light.
Okay, cool. And then I hit it as normal.
Yep.
27 damage.
Okay.
The first one. Second one. Another 19 on the die. So that's a 30. Am I doing that math right? Yep.
Yeah.
Any light on the second one?
No, it already has used its reaction.
26 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And then natural 1 on the die. So
Okay.
12.
Here's the only problem. As you ran up to it, you walked past 2 of the other soldiers. In their current state, they regard everyone as enemies, and they both have to make opportunity attacks against you.
All right.
So one of them is going to get a 16 to hit,
No.
and the other gets a 20 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that's another 3. 27
That will hit.
for 21 damage. 18 plus 11, 29.
Yeah. The body of this luminescent creature burbles and bristles as you tear into it with your axe.
24 damage, and then... Oh, no. 13.
Okay, it is barely alive, but still alive. Okay. The soldiers. All right, Ike.
I think I get... Well, no, I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
It's fine. Yep.
Ike has to make a wisdom saving throw against the Synedrian. And as Ike turns and says, "Your Majesty," his eyes turn milk white as well. And he cries out, "We must protect the king! Get away from the king!" And he attacks you, Wilhelm.
I am the king! Mike!
He makes 3 attacks, all of them miss.
I start blocking.
And then
Parry.
Rolf turns and attacks Ike, hits him twice. Ah! And then amongst these soldiers, a brewing melee erupts amongst the group of them. Then the soldiers up over here. Let's just see if any of them are going to actually attack Rudy. 2 of them actually do turn and begin attacking you, Rudy. One gets a 22 to hit. That's the highest of their attacks. And the other gets a 25.
I'm going to shield
Okay.
to negate both of those.
Alrighty. With that, we go to Wrath.
I continue to enjoy my slumber. My mind prison.
Indeed. In the mental prison with the Duchess, she invokes upon you. And suddenly the landscape shifts, and you see yourself become very, very small in front of the crashing wave, and you see this small image of the tiny Benen castle from a distance, and the Duchess emerging over it like a massive wave about to crash down upon it. And you feel the presence of like the wave of the Duchess is almost like the haze growing to envelop over Dransmond.
Ooh.
Would you like to try to escape?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another intelligence saving throw.
I do want to try to escape. Now, I don't have a great intelligence saving throw modifier, so I'm going to try. But I was going to see if I could, like, boost it a little bit.
Okay. How do you want to do that? What is your intelligence saving throw?
0.
Okay.
So what if I want to throw something out there. What if I use a another spell slot, and can I cast suggestion
On,
the Duchess to release me?
you can certainly try.
It doesn't feel really. I'll just try the saving throw. Ha! I get a 14.
You are still trapped in the mental prison
I try
of your
a
own
lucky.
making.
A lucky. Ha! It's worse.
Enjoy 20 psychic damage,
Ow.
which is halved in your case.
I continue to sit cross-legged
Yep.
on my bed.
You're still just there petting your cat.
Yeah, just
Calmly-
and with a slight smile
calmly?
on my face.
Okay. Well, you imagine that you are actually screaming.
Yeah. Outside,
And,
I look
and Rudy,
totally
you can
normal.
you can hear rats screaming.
Oh,
in
can
his
I?
room.
You can hear it now.
Yeah. Yep.
In my head?
With that,
I think you're still sitting petting
Yeah.
your cat. You're just like,
okay.
Oh, wait, that's not in my head.
With
That's not in my
that,
head.
we go to the top of the round.
No.
Wilhelm,
all right, I'm gonna.
hold on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Quite suddenly, you hear a bursting and a gurgling noise coming from your private latrine. And appearing up the latrine.
Did I not call it? Did I not
We did.
call it? I called it. We called it, Rudy.
Comes an animated delirium sludge. Crashes
I did not
up.
see that coming.
Did not see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
So I'm there like whacking on these two guards like with my sheathed sword trying to knock them out, and then slowly I turn as the gurgling happens and this thing emerges, and you just hear Wilhelm go, "What did I eat?"
And meanwhile, blowing in from Rudy's window comes a living deep haze.
Poor Houdini.
Oh.
I didn't bring him with me.
Right on to Houdini.
Bye, Houdini.
I think we're under attack, guys.
Maybe.
I actually think we might be.
Wrath is never gonna let me hear the end of this.
I just didn't know how else to say it.
Okay, so Wilhelm, it is your turn.
Pull the sheath off.
Oh yeah, you have to make a saving throw against the Nadarian.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Why are we both in this situation right now?
I think it's sort of planned. Yeah. Yeah. Nice job.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
For turning a 4 into a 10. How are we doing?
If you'd like, you can avert your eyes to avoid the saving throw, but accept disadvantage on all.
Now, can I not look at it but attack somebody else?
Yes, but you still have to take disadvantage on all your attack rolls.
Cool.
like you're closing your
Cool. I close my eyes.
I
close my eye.
Do you blind fighting? That'd be good to have.
Wait!
do you?
Do I?
I think you might have retrained out of that because of your fighter levels.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I lost.
Pluto that has.
Bluto took it. Yeah.
Yeah, my last, because I dropped a few rogue levels,
Gotcha,
so I
gotcha.
lost blind fighting. Well, would have come in handy, but hey, I get extra attack.
To miss.
To miss.
You could do it. You could do it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to smack, not Ike, what was the other one?
Rolf.
Rolf.
Die, Rolf.
No, I'm gonna... Alright, that turns a really good one into a 1. I'm gonna attack him a second time. Okay.
I imagine you swinging it aimlessly.
Yeah, I'm like, Rolf! And I just swing and hit nothing. I'll save you! I yell. And then a 21 to hit.
It does hit. Remember, that was with disadvantage, so sneak attack won't apply. Regardless, I'm pretty sure you're going to be knocking it out.
That's gonna be 33.
Yeah, it knocks roll.
So I knock him out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Ike, stand down, even though he has
Maybe
milky
you were
eye.
swinging at Ike and then you accidentally hit Rolf. And whacked him in the head.
Yeah.
And he's like, goes out.
Why? Do you want to use one of your commands to remove the charm condition from somebody? By saying, Ike, stand
His
down?
mouth is agape because he didn't know you could do that.
Oh! The target recovers from one charmed or frightened condition. I grab Ike by the shoulders and I go, never falter, Ike! And I'm gonna use
And you're
never
talking to a
falter.
statue because you've got your
Yeah, my eyes are closed. Never falter! I'm grabbing a suit of armor in the
Yeah,
hallway. But
and that breaks him out of the Nilarian's charm.
yeah, and I yell, I'm like, Ike, tie him up and don't look at that thing.
Yes, Your Majesty! With that, we go to the Nidarians. Okay. The Nidarian is going to, seeing the threat that Wilhelm represents, it undulates over towards you, Wilhelm.
It's grazing me casually with its tendrils.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's just like,
And because you're averting its gaze, your eyes from it, it has advantage on attack rolls against you.
Oh no.
yeah,
So it gets a 22 to hit,
yeah.
and a second attack is going to be a crit.
Yeah. Good.
So the hit is going to be 27 necrotic damage, and the crit is going to be 54 necrotic damage.
You can
I'm gonna half
Yeah.
the 54.
With uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which turns it into
27.
27. Both, yeah. So 54 damage total.
Okay, that's manageable.
Mm-hmm. Now, Rudy, are you averting your eyes from this?
No.
Okay. No.
I mean,
There's so much
Yeah, you're-
conviction in that note, too.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's gonna die.
However,
I don't look away from death when it comes
Yeah.
through my door.
For
the
more naps.
Nidarian, though, having been grievously wounded by you, it's actually going to disengage and fly away.
All right.
And so it flies back down the hallway,
how far can I go?
right towards the end of the hall, but still enough that it's in kind of view. So that's what it's going to do. And with that, we go to Rudy, who now, unless you want to avert your eyes, make a wisdom saving throw.
26.
All right, you're good.
Yeah.
You're golden.
I'm so wise. I'm assuming, because I used my action surge, that I have to use the teleport on the same turn.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna run at it.
Okay. You
Y'all
are going
can't
to
get away from
provoke
me.
4 opportunity attacks in the
All right,
process.
that's okay. I'll do it.
You're just body slamming through the guards. and
I know
stuff.
it's not. Well, maybe it's their fault,
Okay.
but
So I get a crit,
Ooh.
a 22, an 18, and a 7.
I will take the 2 hits.
Okay, so the crit is going to be 26 slashing damage, and the hit will be 13 slashing damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take some hits at it.
Okay.
20.
That hits. It uses its reaction to try to blind you.
Okay, what do I roll?
Con save.
Con. 18.
You succeed. You still take 10 radiant damage, but I think it's dead.
26.
Crashing into its neon glowing body, it shudders and shakes before the light and it goes out and it collapses onto the ground and then shrivels up like, and then wilts immediately.
What was that? I have no idea. And I just turn to them and I say, "Don't touch that. We'll get someone to clean it up."
They're still in whatever effect.
Oh, they're still okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're still attacking each other actually.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn around and bonk them on the head to assume that it'll help.
You've already used your, unless you want to attack them.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to attack one of them?
Yes.
To bonk them? Okay.
I'm gonna
go for
bonk
it.
them with the end of my thing. So that was one of my 3 to hit that, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Bonk. 15 to hit.
That actually misses.
Oh. 16 to hit.
Also a miss.
Whoop. Okay. Well,
They're wearing helmets.
I'm
right?
trying to be
You're trying to bonk
careful.
them on the-
I'm
yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
isn't working. I don't want to kill you.
Go with your classic decapitation. Don't worry about it. We can
I'm
always hire
trying
more
to be
guards.
better than I was.
These ones don't have names. We're not worried about them.
Don't they? Okay. Do I?
Charles,
No,
Bill,
no. Ah, la, la, la.
Joe, Jill, Kelly, Monty, Kyle.
Do I know?
Now I can't.
Now I
kill
can't.
them. Aw,
'Kay.
man.
Do I know
The-
the other ones in the room?
Yeah, you know all these people's names. You know.
Sorry, that the delirium thing is. in
You
the
know
room?
now because it's on its way.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay. The soldiers begin fighting each other. So
Oh, I'm gonna second wind as my bonus action too. Just
yeah.
get some of that itty bitty.
Okay.
18.
Ike is fine. The other soldiers, basically everybody's bloodied at this stage because these are all elite, elite guards and everything. But they've all seriously wounded each other with their fighting, and none of them have managed to escape the effect, unfortunately. We'll say that one of them is going to attack you, Rudy, getting a 23, a 21, and a 10 to hit.
Should have used my shield before, but I will use it now.
Okay. With that,
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
okay. So the living depays comes down the hall, and all those soldiers in the hallway gain a contamination level.
Oh no.
No.
And it ends engulfing, like it just moves on to Rudy. And speaking of moving on to player characters, the animated delirium sludge crashes forward and engulfs Wilhelm. Wilhelm, I need a strength save.
Oh man, from the toilet goop.
Yep.
I got engulfed in toilet
In
goop.
contaminated toilet goop. What
Some of
did you
it's
eat?
yours, but not all of it, and that's important to point out.
Both are bad in like different ways.
Like other people have used this room.
Wilhelm, I need a strength save, buddy.
I'm not strong enough for this. Do you accept a 1?
Okay, you are grappled and restrained inside the elemental, and so is Ike
Ike!
and Rolf.
Oh
I yell for Ike, and as I do, the goop goes into my mouth, and
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. So you're just chilling out inside a contaminated elemental.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. With that, we go to Wrath.
Wrath, save us.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
The Duchess is very contaminated, right? So, by that logic, her spells and her tethers would be very contaminated as well. To sever the psychic connection, I want to cast the spell, Neutralizing Field.
Okay. Give me a ability check with your spell casting ability, because you're currently casting Dream, right?
Can I fail to cast Dream?
Yeah, like you're kind of currently on it. I'm gonna if you make this check.
So what am I rolling?
Just
rolling a
like a
D20.
spell attack, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty generous. Like a 27.
Okay. You find as you're petting Bruce, you find enough control of your body to cast neutralizing field and break yourself out of the spell of your own making. So the neutralizing field spell, do you want to continue concentrating on it?
For now, yes.
Okay. That's going to end your turn, but you are out.
Can I run?
You can stand up and you can leave the room.
Can I run
Yep.
out the door?
Yep.
I think the Duchess is.
Oh.
Oh man! Who left all this goop
You
here?
walk out, there's just like
Yeah.
contaminating soldiers, like
Stabbing each
tentacles, they're
Okay.
stabbing.
All the fish people.
All right, Wilhelm, you are inside an animated delirium sludge.
Call the ambulance, but not for me.
Okay.
Or maybe for me, I don't know. This could go really bad.
For Rolf.
Give me. Actually, so first you just take 28 necrotic damage,
Love that.
and I need a con save.
Love that. 15.
You gain 1 level of contamination. Roll a d6.
It's happening. I got a 2.
You do not mutate.
Aww.
But you can roll me a d6 for Rolf and Ike.
Oh.
A D6 for both of them. Mm-hmm. First, Ike gets a 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Ike, no.
I saved you. He's only alive.
And Rolf?
because of you.
Rolf gets a 2. Okay, D6,
Okay.
you're out. You're done.
So,
Tapped out. Oh god.
so unfortunately, Rolf is killed by this because he was already at 0. And with the 2, because he has contamination levels, what that means is that when you die with contamination, you have to roll, and so Rolf now immediately dies and turns into a contaminated monster.
Rolf!
No!
I
He's a
saved
contaminated
him.
monster in a poop element.
He undergoes a monstrous transformation inside the elemental.
No. This
So
is actually really fun.
Do you
though.
roll
This is
for
cool.
what the monstrous thing is, or do
I
you
get to
choose?
decide.
You get to
I can
choose.
decide on whatever I want.
What would be a great poop monster?
I think the right choice is a delirium drag. Just a standard run-of-the-mill.
Low AC.
Oh, this would be a good opportunity to use one of the new delirium drags. Actually, yeah, we should do that.
No, the run-of-the-mill delirium drag is what I said.
just an average.
Okay,
You're not
yeah,
hearing
we got
me,
some,
Monty.
We got some
CR3.
good ones. Yeah, we do. All right. Okay. No, this is actually perfect. Okay. So you see Rolf.
I mean, can I see?
You can kind of see him through this. You see the
I'm
contamination.
like holding him inside the goop. I'm like, Rolf, I got you. You're going to be okay.
And you're holding on to him, and you see all of a sudden, like, his bones crack and, like, warp, and his, basically, the flesh on his arms splits off from the bone at a 9. So, like, the bone is out here, the flesh is down here, so the arms are just hanging limply, and the bone is there, and it grows suddenly out into these wicked blades, and all of a sudden, like, the contaminated liquid is kind of dissolving parts of his flesh away, but causing it to, like, harden and calcify at the same time, and this mass like appears above, and he stumbles out and awake with like this armor across his entire body and these like wicked bone blades for arms.
He's still in the goop.
Oh no, the contaminated elemental releases him.
What, are you guys buddies now? Come
Yeah,
on.
they're friends.
Oh no.
It's just like, oh, you're contaminated too. Boop.
Oh man.
Rolf! Man, I had lunch with that guy like 2 days ago.
Yeah. So yeah, he's
He told me about
He
like
is-
how he
he's
was
been
excited that
transformed.
his sister's birthday was coming up. He was
Yeah.
going to go home and visit. He asked me for leave. I told him sure.
He was 1 day away from retirement.
Yeah.
Not really, but yeah.
From a short vacation.
Okay, so that's Wilhelm. It's your turn.
This is just a bad situation. Can I attack the goop?
You can. You are restrained by the goop, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls. And there's also this Nadarian, so it also... Do you want to, like, avert...
I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I'm at disadvantage.
You have 3 monsters.
Also, I'm covered in goop, so I can't even see the Nadarian as far as I'm concerned.
I would be closing my eyes if I was inside this
I would be
thing.
closed.
Yeah.
My eyes are closed. My mouth's
Yeah.
closed. I can't breathe.
Put the other eye patch on.
Or you can try to escape from this thing. Like, you're inside it, so you can try to just escape the grapple.
Is that my action?
It would be your action to escape, but then you would be outside of it and capable of moving, doing what...
You know what? Varenthorn is such a cool sword. I have it out, so I'm just going to start like...
Are you bloodied?
Yes.
Okay. You know, you're just, surrounded.
Okay, I'll escape. I'll escape.
Alone, surrounded.
I'm not alone. Ike's here.
Is Ike unconscious and tied up?
No.
No, that was
Rolf was
Rolf.
unconscious and about to be tied up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Ike did mutate, didn't he?
I rolled a 1 for Ike, yeah.
Yeah, so he mutated as well. So, can you roll a d20 for Ike?
Get an 18.
He grows a belly maw!
Oh, yeah!
Ike, eat your way out.
It tastes horrible!
Oh, I didn't know you
I
felt
know,
like
it's two mouths!
Where it's like, ooh, cool. He's like, ah!
screaming out of his belly. What do I need to roll to escape?
I need athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, yay. Okay, I can't roll less than a 27.
Oh, then you just get out.
Okay.
Goodbye!
On whatever side of the monster you want to get out on.
Remember, there's a door on the other side.
Yeah, there is a door.
Of the room. You know.
So, okay, that's my action.
Man, that's
Yeah.
intrusion.
Then I'm going to
No better there.
yell at Ike as a bonus action to move it. Would move it allow him to try to escape?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Ike, get out of there!
He does.
Ike pops out as well, and then I'm going to action search.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, the king!
I'm doing it. And yeah, now I'm going to, because I'm now one-on-one with the creature, I'm going to attack and hopefully get a sneak attack in. So that's going to be 33 to hit. Woo. I imagine that hits.
So many.
More ones than I wanted. 40 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it again. Getting a 26 to hit.
Also a hit.
34 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It is bloodied, whatever that means for an elemental.
It's goopy.
Scoopy. It's leaking.
There, I did it. I did an action surge, guys.
Good job.
Nice. Okay, action search, bonus action, that's everything.
I'm gonna back up a bit.
Okay, that will provoke an attack.
No, it won't because I attacked it.
Correct. Okay. The Nadarian. I have it left.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. It is going to it's gonna
I'm concerned I left Ike in a really bad situation.
Didn't he move, though?
I mean, he moved, but he's still in this hallway.
He did
Yeah.
this for the king. He knows what his job is.
the Nadarian is going to undulate over to Ike and attack him.
Oh, no.
Listen, I've really grown attached to
He
Ike.
hits Ike once, and Ike takes a bunch of damage, and Ike is looking pretty wounded.
I gotta save Ike. It's now the most important
Go,
thing.
Your
in-
Majesty! I'll hold them off.
Ike! I need to buy you a birthday present. I love you.
You had years to do this.
I-
Why are you choosing now?
I had lunch with both of these
The
guards.
greatest
two-
gift of all was serving you, Your Majesty.
No, Ike!
What does his belly maw say?
Feed me. Yeah. The other Nidarian's destroyed. So, so it's just going to move over to Ike so that Wilhelm's going to have to make saves against the Nidarian. So we'll just adjust a few things here. For now, the Elemental is there, and the Nidarian is there.
No.
So Wilhelm's going to have to decide again next turn what to do.
Nice.
Okay.
This is just a mess.
Yeah, this is a mess over here. The soldiers, a bunch of them start fighting each other in the hallways. One of the Duke's men over here is dead. One of the hooded lanterns, that's a hooded lantern. Duke's men are blue. One of the hooded lanterns over there is dead.
Oh.
Is this guy? I'm sure he's over here now.
Yeah, he's over here. He's trying to help out. That one, just roll me a d6 for this guy. Anybody.
1.
Oh, he has a contamination level, so he mutates. Also,
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
mutates out into a creature that is actually similar to
And he was one of these guys?
one of those guys over
Or
there.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Does he die or just mutate?
He dies and mutates.
Because he died while contaminated. Oh god! I think the Duchess is attacking tonight.
We'll use that.
You think?
And
I'm starting to think that I might not have been as paranoid as I thought. I think I reached.
Okay. So
What did he turn into?
He turned into another one of the shitness dregs.
Okay.
They both transformed into shitness delirium dregs.
This guy's here.
Yeah. So now we go to Rudy.
My biggest concern right now
Con save because you are in a living deep base.
24.
Okay. You take 5 necrotic damage, but do not gain any contamination.
So I'm in it.
Yeah.
So I would have disadvantage hitting it.
No, actually, because it's kind of just mist.
Oh. So
Yeah,
just
like
regular hits.
unlike the water one, which actually restrains you and holds you in it. This is kind of like just a living cloud. It just kind of moves over you. Yeah.
Swinging my axe. Okay. Then I'm gonna. It's my biggest concern right now, so I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, for the living deep base.
Yeah.
Okay.
21 to hit.
It is a hit.
Okay.
Yep.
31
Okay.
damage on that one.
On the living deep base.
And then 20 to hit.
Okay. Also a hit.
That's 29 damage. And then
Still going.
26 to hit
Okay.
for 22 damage. And I'll use my second action surge actually.
Oh wow. Okay, she's going for it.
Here
I'm
we
going
go.
for it. So 29 to hit for another 28 damage.
With that, the living deep haze is dispersed.
Okay. And then the guys around me are still mind.
One of the hooded lanterns is out of it, but like they don't really know what's going on, so they're just trying to like contain the people that are fighting them back.
Oh, and then the guy monstrously mutated.
Yeah.
So I think I'll turn around and go for him.
Okay.
If possible. So I have 2 more.
Yeah. So yeah, you've like this guy's arms have like split open, and he's got like these bone blade arms now.
25 to hit him
That is a hit.
for 30 damage.
Okay.
And then the last one, 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then... No, okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty. So, following that, we now go to the dregs. So, the shitness dregs, one is going to clamber through the contaminated elemental towards Wilhelm.
Does he get contaminated by doing so?
Yes, even more. And he runs up to you and attacks you with his bone blades. Your former Rolf. You can still kind of see the details of his face. as he goes, "Rah!" and you just kind of hear like part of him muttering, "Protect the king!" As he slashes at you. One misses, but the other hit gets a 21 to hit.
Let's miss.
Oh, that is a miss? Okay. Hit or miss, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any creature other than the shitness drag.
Okay.
And
gonna make you kill him.
It's also going to fight, the other one's going to fight Rudy, getting a 21 and a 18 to hit.
The 21 hits.
It's going to be 14 force damage. Okay, those are the dregs. And the elemental is going to turn around and come back for Wilhelm. Strength save, buddy.
You're welcome, Ike. That's going to be a 14.
You just fail.
I have a -1 to strength. I rolled a 15.
Yep. You are sucked right back up inside it.
No!
Did you use it? Indomitable already?
Do I have Indomitable?
No, he doesn't.
You don't yet?
Yeah, he could
I
lucky you.
could. You know what? Okay. I'm trying to be sparing with these, but, there's no better time than now. All right, so a 4.
Okay.
Thanks, Lucky.
Alrighty. Thanks, Lucky.
And that's the end of that.
Wrath, it is your turn.
Looks like I gotta do everything myself. Rudy! I see Rudy stabbing a man who became a creature with bone arms.
Yep.
Where's Wilhelm?
I have no idea! Probably in his room, sleeping!
Oh my god, he's so dead. I guess you're the new king. I'm the new court mage, still. And you're a new Wilhelm. And I'm gonna run. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get there.
Okay. What you gonna do?
I'm going to. I want a dimension door into Wilhelm's room.
Okay, you do, and you see everything that's happening.
I just go pop, and oh man, this isn't good. Wow, great. This is great.
You don't even see Wilhelm. You just see a giant toilet monster and another contaminated guy.
Okay, so good news is I still have neutralizing field up, so no one within 10 feet of me. I'm gonna run over to try to get as close as I can to poor old Willie. That's everything.
Okay.
I like that all that you did is
Show
stop
up.
what I was going to do my next turn.
What? Oh.
You can still do it.
I
You
can
do
still
whatever you do.
it.
Do whatever you want to do.
My sword can use Thunderstep, and I was like, well, I'm in this room by myself, and there's only monsters, and all that Wrath did is got right up to me.
Well, the first thing that Wrath did is prevented you from taking 28 necrotic damage and having to make a saving throw against contamination.
How?
Because you are inside the elemental.
Neutralizing field.
No, I didn't do anything.
No, you're useless. What are you even doing here? Go
So
back to
you
bed.
don't take 28 necrotic damage, and you can't gain contamination levels.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna Thunderstep.
Sure.
I don't know Wrath's there. I'm inside of a poop monster.
Okay.
There's a dude stabbing me.
There's a dude stabbing you. You're inside a poop monster. There's a glowing effulgent Nadarian. Do you want to avert your eyes from it?
If I avert my eyes, I can't use Thunderstep.
Because you have to teleport to a space you can see.
So I'm not going to avert my eyes.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
You know what? It's time for the Draken die. Come on, Draken die, don't fail me now. Wisdom saving throw? 18!
You succeed.
Yay! Dragon die!
From within the poop, a small opening emerges, and I use that moment. I clutch Varenthorn, and it begins to glow, and I explode.
Do you want to take Wrath with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wrath, you're reaching in for me, and you like get your hand on me just as I thunderstep.
Like an ET moment.
You have to thunderstep to somewhere you can see.
Side by side flanking Ike so that we save him.
Oh my god.
But I should get the
Nidarian. Yeah, you'll get them all.
Oh,
I don't think
man.
that Nidarian's actually taken any damage. But they all fail their saves against the
and thunderstep. Just remind me is
3d10.
3d10.
I have a feeling that you're gonna ruin this apartment forever if you blow this pool monster up. and
I
it
do
just
8 damage.
Okay, that's good. It's actually good.
I mean the apartment's already ruined. There is let's just call it delirium sludge everywhere.
yeah.
Okay. Wilhelm, anything? Is that all from you?
You know, I'm gonna use my bonus action to save myself or save somebody else. I have rules for this. Save somebody else. I'm gonna use Never Falter on one of these guys, on the Hooded Lantern.
Okay, he snaps out of it.
Nice job.
Okay, the Nidarian. It's gonna turn around to Wrath and poke Wrath with its tendrils.
Hey, get out of here.
Getting a 24 and a 19 to hit.
The 24 hits.
Okay, it's 27 necrotic damage.
It's nothing. Because I'm in a field of awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He pokes me and I go, hey, you get out of here. Yeah, stop it.
Oh, it doesn't like being there. It doesn't like that.
Does it not?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't like that very much at all. Rudy, we're over to you.
Can I psychically ask Wrath? Wrath, you get in there?
Help! The king is under attack. He's dying. Where are you? Everyone's dying. There's a poop monster. I told everyone this. Why did no one listen to me? I feel so stupid for not just doing what I was gonna do.
Ignoring all
But
the
what?
things
Sorry.
that I
Sorry. What were you saying?
All I heard was the king's in trouble. So I'm gonna abandon what I'm doing immediately and turn. How easy? I want to try to open this door. This door.
Okay.
To the door.
Alrighty.
Is that an action
Yes.
to open the door?
But that triggers the Shitness Drag's Sentinel Strike reaction.
Okay.
Oh no.
Makes an opportunity attack against you, getting a 24 to hit. Actually, it's not an opportunity attack. It is, sorry. 24.
I'm gonna shield that.
Okay.
Okay. So I use my action to open the door.
No, you can just kick it.
I kick it.
You're out of movement, I think.
Yeah, because you would have had to dash
That's
to get
okay.
there. Yeah.
It's okay.
Or if you
Oh,
dashed, you
dash?
could keep going.
Yeah.
Because, you were... It was technically 35 feet to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to dash.
I don't think I can do what I want to do if I'm opening the door.
You're too used to Veil's speed.
Okay, I'm not gonna dash then.
So then you are 5 feet away from the door. Next to a Hooded Lantern.
Is the Hooded Lantern beside me? Are any of them?
One of them was good. Do we know which one?
Sorry.
Which
Sorry.
Hooded Lantern is not affected right now?
The one that's on this side.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other one beside me is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna. While I'm making my way there, I'm gonna take a swipe at the guy beside me.
Okay. I'm gonna rule that you knock him out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Sweet.
Whang.
All right, I'm making my way.
Okay. With that, we go to the soldiers. This guy actually snaps out of it, and these.
So both of these guys
These two have snapped out of it, and they come to go help the situation, and they start forming a formation around you. Do any of these guys snap out of it over here? No. But
There's also two guys over here and two guys here.
Yeah,
and a guy in a dredge.
Yeah. He snaps out of it and starts fighting the drag.
I think.
Okay.
So the situation's starting to stabilize a little bit. All the soldiers over here around Rudy, they're conscious. They go and rally to take on the mutated guy over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm directing them. I'm like, get over there
Yeah.
and help. I gotta help the king.
Yeah. But they're knowing now they start averting their gaze from the Nidarian. The mutated Rolf is going to rush through and attack Wrath.
Ooh.
Getting 2 natural ones.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. And the contaminated elemental, it does not care. It does not. It's going for all of you.
Oh no!
It engulfs everyone.
Yeah, they all formed a formation around me, and I'm like, guys, no!
No!
Yeah.
Be careful of the...
Strength saves from both of you guys.
Oh man. I just want to put myself out there that I also have a very similar strength save to...
I got a 15.
I get a 3.
You succeed your save. The good thing, though, is the neutralizing field is still up. So this contaminated elemental washes all over you, but you can't take any damage from it, and you can't gain contamination while you're in the field.
The best spell that I've ever cast, except Dream.
With that, we go to Wrath. It's your turn. You are engulfed in it, though. You're. Yeah.
I guess I just start blasting.
So I started blasting.
Or I guess, yeah. I start shooting beams of Eldritch energy
Inside
inside of it.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I do disadvantage?
It is disadvantage.
Oh boy! A crit turns into a 19. Would you accept a 18? No. 18 to hit.
Yep.
So an 18, an 18, 19, or like a 27 and a 19. So
Everything hits.
everything, I blow it up from the inside.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hua! 29.
You destroy it from the inside, and there's no better way to describe it than a literal shitstorm. And a shower of contaminated sludge.
And it's like raining from the roof,
Yeah.
like it's stuck on the roof and it's
Yeah.
dripping and...
Yep. I do need a saving throw against the Nidarian, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unless you wanted to close your eyes, which I guess you could have. Yeah, so I won't ask you for that because you were inside it, the elemental. Alrighty. So, Wrath, that is your turn, and
Yeah.
we will move back to the top with Wilhelm. The Nidarian is before you, as is the mutated Rolf. Do you wish to avert your gaze?
No, I'm going to risk it.
Give me that save.
I'm going to use Lucky, my last luck point.
You got this.
Okay.
Turned a 12 into a 6.
You are charmed by the Nidarian.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I actually get to read out how this ability works.
Oh, no.
Okay, so being charmed by the effulgent Nidarian means that you lose the ability, you're charmed by the Nidarian. You lose the ability to distinguish friend from foe, and you regard all other creatures as an enemy, except for the Nidarian, who you regard as an ally. When you choose the target for an attack or spell, you must determine the target at random from the creatures that are within range. And if you end your turn without attacking or casting a spell, you will take psychic damage. And the Nidarian is invisible to you while it's charmed you. So,
My invisible friend.
what are you gonna do?
Okay, I got a weird question. Can I use Never Falter on myself?
How have we worded it?
The target recovers from one you can issue a battle command as a bonus action to an ally within 120 feet.
Got it.
Alright, there it is. I'm going to attack.
Okay, so we got Wrath. We got
Ike.
And we got the Duke's man.
And another hooded lantern.
That is Robert. Rolf, Robert, the Duke's man, who we don't know who that is. So there's 5 different targets. So we'll roll a d10.
4?
4? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, the drag.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, drag. Or Wrath.
It's
Hey.
Wrath.
It's Wrath.
Oh, no.
Now, everybody's my enemy, so technically, I don't get sneak attack.
Okay.
Because there's no ally, and I'm not
Yeah.
by myself within 5 feet. So.
Okay, Wilhelm. I think we're in a good place now.
Oh, God!
I get a,
You hit.
yeah,
Ow.
30 something. I stab you right in the shoulder.
Oh no. Really?
26 damage.
Ow.
Okay, concentration check for neutralizing field.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I get advantage.
DC 13.
Yeah, I crush it.
Okay.
Well, not actually crush it. I got 17.
You have 2 attacks though, right?
I got a 27 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So I pull the blade out and I jam it into your other shoulder.
Oh, don't worry. Wilhelm will realize this.
Where's Wrath gone?
What have you done with Wrath? And I'm stabbing you.
What do I look like? Do I look like a dredge?
He whatever Wilhelm has to justify in his mind to think that you're an enemy.
Yeah.
31 more damage.
Ow.
So DC 16 to concentrate on neutralizing
Oh
field.
God. Stop stabbing me, Your Majesty. 20.
Okay, the field's still up.
Oh God. Ow. That blade is really
You're
sharp.
one of those like assassin robots to me.
Oh.
And that's what I'm seeing. And I'm like, no, not again. Where's Wrath? He was right next to me and I'm stabbing you. You won't get me.
Oh, I can't. It hurts. Please stop.
No. I will never stand down. I will face evil.
This is so funny. Okay, so
Oh, I'm very bloody.
it's now the Nadarian's turn.
I really wanted to kill that thing, but it didn't work out.
Okay,
Why didn't I avert my eyes? I looked right at it.
And it did exactly what it told you to do.
so the Nadarian, when it charms somebody, it does max damage to them with its attacks.
Heck yeah.
Oh no.
Neutralizing field is still up.
Yeah.
Yep, thank
Okay.
God.
Does it do
So-
necrotic damage? Because
We're just gonna work through this. We're gonna work
He's
through
looking
this
for a way
together.
to murder you.
The Nadarian is invisible to Wilhelm, so it flies over to Wilhelm, attacks him with advantage, getting a critical hit.
Oh no.
Wait,
Which would
can I silvery barb?
You're-
Oh, no, I
you
can't.
cannot.
I'm
Which
not.
would be 96 necrotic damage.
Yay!
neutralizing field.
It's doing some work today.
And the second attack is also a crit.
I just healed you for 180,
I mean, that would have like outright killed me.
Yeah.
190.
Yeah, that
You'd
would
have
have
been
been,
dead.
yeah, that would have been dead.
Dead.
But neutralizing field just saved you, and you stabbed Wrath twice.
Stop casting magic on me, you fiend!
Ow! And then and the field ripples every time I get stabbed.
Yeah.
So you ran into the room. I was like, Wrath, what are you doing here? You're ruining my thing. And then I teleported you out, and then you turned into a monster, and I tried to kill you. So
Yeah. And
I'm being really nice to you
yeah, I
today,
really appreciate it.
after not believing you.
After not believing me.
All right,
Oh God.
Are we still friends?
Wilhelm, you can make a save against the charm.
What kind of save?
Just repeat the save.
Wisdom. 19!
You do get out of it, though.
Yay!
Oh no.
Oh, there you are! Oh, sorry. I must have missed.
Oh.
Are you okay?
My organs.
Kill that thing. Why haven't we killed that thing?
Rudy, it's your turn.
It's
So
all that force
I
damage.
opened the door.
All right, make a wisdom save.
21.
Okay, you are not. Yeah, you do not find this thing charming. It's horrible.
So I don't want to go to the. Wait, how far can I move actually?
You can move there.
I can't get right up to it. Okay, I'm actually gonna stay where I am for a second.
Okay.
I say, oh, what is that smell?
Yeah, you look in this room and it is.
What
It
did
is.
you
On
eat?
the walls, it's
Yeah.
on the ceiling,
Oh, burn it with fire,
all
and
the
I
books, every
fireball into the room.
Oh my god.
What?
Because they're on the edge. They can take it.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I'm not hitting anybody else.
No, you're just gonna hit the dragon, the Nidarian.
And ruin the king's apartment.
The Nidarian gets a natural.
It's already ruined.
Yeah, it's ruined. It's, yeah.
It's already ruined. If anything, I'm helping. Oh,
You're,
wait.
yeah.
Wait,
Cleansing fire.
What happens when you said poop on fire?
I don't know.
That smell gets way worse.
I like that you asked me as if like, oh yeah, all the times that I've done that, it's pretty common.
It's gonna get way
what happens
worse.
is it doubles the stench.
Okay, I think I'm helping and I'm not.
Yeah.
Now it's burning poop.
Methane is flammable, right?
Is that what it's actually made out of?
No.
No.
It's contaminated methane.
I mean, I hope not. It was delirium sludge, just from the
God.
toilet.
Hold on, let's try to get all these dice out. Do they save?
They both fail.
Okay.
That's perfect.
27. 27
Okay.
fire damage.
Alrighty. The soldiers in the hallway managed to take out that drag there. Our other soldiers averting their eyes, they rush the Nidarian and attacking with disadvantage. They managed to do a fair amount of damage to it and to Rolf, but neither are slain by that. They're just both bloodied by their attacks. With that, we go and the mutated Rolf fights back, dealing some damage to one of the Duke's men, but not slaying him. And with that, we go to Wrath.
Yeah. Oh man. I
Are
guess
you gonna avert your gaze or not?
I choose to not.
Okay.
I get a 27,
All right, you're good.
and I start shooting. Is it right base with me though?
It is. So the first attack would be with disadvantage, and then if you hit and push it back,
Yeah. Oh, 2 19s. So,
that does hit.
so I'm gonna push it back, doing 14 damage, and then continue my assault.
Go for it.
Ah! Oh, sorry, actually regular. So an 18 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
a 17 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, 25.
Everything.
So 14 damage, 10 damage, and 11 damage.
You blast it apart.
Stop controlling
Yeah.
my friends. That's what I do.
And as the remaining soldiers take down the mutated form of Rolf,
yeah, poor guy.
they pull their blades up and you start seeing more hearing more yelps and cries from around the castle. Yet outside, the storm continues to rage, and a howl of wind and the closest crash of thunder sounds. And that's where we'll end for tonight. A big thank you to our amazing cast, Jill, Kelly, and Joe for playing tonight.
And a huge thank you to Kyle for all of his work behind the scenes and in editing these videos for all of you. And a big thank you to our Dungeon Master, Monty Martin. Thanks for proving me wrong.
I mean, did it come about only because Wrath brought it upon you?
What? I don't think that's true.
I mean, we don't know what you did in your room.
Yeah.
But
No
I
one
never
wants to
want to
know.
know what you did.
Yeah, no one wants to know that.
And a big thank you to all of our some amazing creators who allow us to use some of their incredible assets in our tabletop games, and we encourage you to go and support these creators. Where are the well, we have the wonderful Terrain by Dwarven Forge, miniatures by Hero Forge and WizKids, music by Tabletop Audio, and player character artwork by Elizabeth Perot. Any featured?
We got all the
Animatronics.
cool WizKids Elemental minis. These ones I've had for a while. These are from one of the Pathfinder sets from several years ago. So they're quite hard to find these days.
And
but
the
they're
dredges? What about the dredges? Are they?
There are also those. I use ones that I use some WizKids ones rather than ours, but because I just had those ones on hand. But hopefully we'll get some more drag minis.
Yeah.
Soon. Yeah.
Of course, don't forget to look at the links below for our Teespring store. You can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dude shirts. Check out bit.ly/Dungeon Dudes merch.
Our videos and live streams are made possible because we have an incredible Patreon community that supports our work. You can join our Patreon and get on our patron-only Discord server by following the links down below.
We also have a Discord community that is exclusive for our patrons, so make sure to hop onto the Discord where you can chat with us about all things D&D and Drakkenheim and really anything else you want to talk to us about.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time in Drakkenheim.
Hey, Ike survived.
He did.